Oh, yes. You know what happened? No. A truck drove by. Oh, and then another truck drove by. No. These rules have been adopted effective September 1st of 2017. Oh. The efficient, competent, and ethical delivery of legal services. Oh, protection of privileged and confidential information. The independence of professional judgment. Oh, accessible civil remedies for negligence and breach of other duties owed. Oh, disciplinary sanctions for misconduct, the advancement of appropriate preventative or wellness programs. Oh, diversity and inclusion among legal service providers, and freedom from discrimination for those receiving legal services in the justice system. Now, thinking of this efficient, competent, and ethical delivery of legal services, yes, you would have thought somebody would have asked me where I was at on June 16th of 2017. I was sitting right here. Now, how efficient, competent, and ethical is it for the public defender's office? Yes, to require a 1077 before asking me where I was at. Ooch! And then considering the efficient, competent, and ethical delivery of legal services, how ethical, competent, and efficient is it for the prosecuting attorney to prosecute me for a 2-count criminal complaint, yes, where I wasn't in Brennan, Washington? Now, I'm going to sue the fucking shit out of every Supreme Court of the United States. Do you understand? Because this protection of privileged and confidential information, yes. When you have somebody serve me that is not the actual sheriff, yes, in the Sequim Public Library, informing all the patrons of my privileged and confidential information known as being served a protection order, yes, I would think that violates the rules. Now, I know I told the sheriff's office and the police department that was a wrongful execution of a court order. Yes. And when you give the information to somebody that has no legal right to any privileged or confidential information, yes, without a court order, that is. And then you serve somebody other than myself, or you attempt service of somebody other than the respondent, how does that protect the privileged and confidential information of the minors named? Yes, the petitioner, yes. And I'm thinking I'm suing you for that. Now, this independence of professional judgment, judges, ouch, every elected judge, ouch. Let's say that you were not independent and somebody thought they could buy the judiciary, ouch. And since you did not have professional judgment, I mean, you put me in jail for 27 days and happened to violate personal recognizance of me asking for notice from my public defenders. Then there's the accessible civil remedies for negligence and breach of other duties. I have not been able to access the judicial system of this state or any state for the last 2.5 years, since November 20th of 2015. Yes, when I informed the police department that it was official misconduct to not protect my right to due process. Now, after approximately 3 years, because it's September, it's like 2 years and 10 months. Yes. Breach of duties owed, disciplinary sanctions for misconduct, and advancement of preventative wellness programs. Well, you know, I'd like to use the judicial system of the United States. Yes, he would. I'd like to... Now, I'm just thinking of lawsuits because it's going to be a multi-billion-dollar day. Now, diversity and inclusion among legal service providers and freedom from discrimination. Is there some reason somebody's discriminating against me because I was absolutely sure about personal recognizance and that I do not contact? Yes. And I was sure that as long as you give me notice, I am required by law to appear in court. Now, I know when I get to suing because of you making accessible the actual judicial system of this great nation.